Hey y'all, it's Zoe and welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I wanted to share with you all some things that I'm doing to occupy my free time this summer / while I've been unemployed, to try and get myself off my phone because I spent a lot of time in this summer unemployment period being on my phone, and like a couple weeks ago I decided that I wanted to try to find some ways to get off my phone. So today I'm going to show you all the things that I did in order to do that. Alright, so this is my basket of preventing brain rot. It has everything that I need except for a couple things. There's one book that has been super delayed on Amazon. It's a word search book, so I don't know if that will ever get here or what's gonna happen to that. I tried canceling the order and I couldn't, and I've thought about reordering it, but yeah, we'll see what happens with that. And then obviously like my Kindle and my physical books don't stay in this basket, but I tried to do some reading as well, because if you've been following me, you know that I'm trying to read books and meet a certain reading goal each year. So those are the two things that are not represented in this basket, but let's show you what else is in here. So here's a little basket overview. I got this basket at Target. It was only $10 and it was lavender / lilac, whatever you want to call it, but I fell in love with the color because it's purple and I love purple, and I actually got a second one to go in my car for like emergency stuff, to hold like snacks and water, things like that. I am gonna look into like a winter emergency kit when it starts getting cold, because I have been living in the Midwest for a while and I have yet to have one of those in my car. First, I have these two pouches. These are actually my pencil pouches. They usually go in my backpack, so they'll probably end up going back in my backpack at some point, because like I take them to Chinese classes and things like that, so they'll probably just like go in and out between this basket and my backpack. But for now they're living in this backpack oh my god. For now they're living in this basket because I don't have Chinese classes just yet. And then this pouch houses a bunch of markers. These are just like Creatology washable markers. And then I made this little chart so that you can see like all the colors. The reason why I did that is because I do have alcohol markers that I inherited from my sister, but those are currently in another state right now, and also they bleed through a lot, and I wanted to be able to have some markers that don't always bleed through. Then this is the big one that you guys probably already saw, but this is a 3-in-1 Brain Games notebook. I got this on Amazon. It has word searches, crosswords, and Sudoku. And these are like all things that I enjoy doing. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this. Honestly, word searches can be really hard sometimes, like just the clues that they give you, but this one's not that bad. I do prefer Sudoku when it's on the phone and the number turns red, but yeah, on it also, if anybody does these in pen, you're insane. I could never do this in pen. I do these in pencil all the way because you never know when things are going to change. And then kind of going along with that, I got this New York Times crossword puzzle book. I play all of the New York Times games on my phone. My mom and I send the things back and forth. I have a little streak going, and I also play the mini and the MIDI. I don't play the New York Times crossword on the phone because I've heard that it can get a little challenging. Also, my mom and I like to have a competition to see who has the fastest mini and MIDI score. I usually win most of the time, and I think it's because I type faster, but there have been a couple times that she has beat me. So anyways, I got this paper version and I like it. It's hard though. For an easy, it is hard. And some of these clues are really difficult, but some of them are kind of fun. So I usually will turn on the TV and then just do these books, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, next is this one. I got this actually a while ago. I've had this for like over a year. It's called Myrtle, because I really like murder mysteries, and so this is just a murder mystery book. I used to love the game Clue growing up. So essentially you have clues and a grid, and you mark off who did it and who didn't do it. So it's literally like Clue in a book, because Clue, you have a little grid of rooms, people, and weapons. So it's the same thing. You have rooms, people, and weapons, and then you try to narrow it down based on the clues. So this one has been a lot of fun as well. And then I haven't tried this one yet. It's called Murdoku. It's a murder mystery as well. This is what it looks like. It has the same vibes as Myrtle, but a little different. So we'll see. I haven't tried this one out yet, but it's a little different. It doesn't have all the same clues, so I'm excited to kind of try this one out. And then finally, because I have markers, I have coloring books. These are the same brands of coloring books that I got in Texas, I think. I think I have more coloring books like this, so actually if my mom's watching and she wants to bring them with her when she comes to visit me, you can do that. So yeah, it's just a little cute. I got this one because I saw that it had this cute little critter, and this guy kind of looks like a capybara. And then this one, it has cats, and you know me, I love cats. So yeah, and I have more. They're like very similar brands in Texas that I was using the alcohol markers on, but if she brings them up, I'll just use these ones. And I forgot, I keep my pencil in here, so I always have a pencil. And then I use these for like reading, like if I have textbooks or things like that. But I also like to mark certain things in these books. Like I mark where the hint pages are and where the answer pages are, so that it's easy for me to find, so I can check things like that. So yeah, that is my preventing brain rot basket. I have to admit, like, I'm not perfect. There are a lot of times where I am just on my phone playing cake sort and jewel painting, but I have been trying to kind of get off the phone and do more things that are exercising my brain. And it honestly reminds me of when I was younger and my mom would buy my sister and I these like books over the summer for like math and reading and stuff, and they were like stickers for stars, for like, I don't remember exactly what they were called, but this is kind of what it reminds me of, just like, you know, finding ways to exercise our brains over the summer, especially because technology is not the way it used to be. It's very addicting, and there's a lot of ways that people are just on technology all the time. And I do like my brain rot moments. I like scrolling TikTok in the morning and at night, but during the day, if I'm not on my laptop or doing something, like I'm trying to do this or trying to read. So yeah, this is my little basket, and I feel like I've been pretty successful so far. I've been really enjoying doing the puzzles. And I also, you know me, if you know me, you know that I like board games and card games, and so this is kind of a similar vibe. But yeah, so if you're interested in any of this stuff, let me know. I got most of it on Amazon. Myrtle I got at Target. Murdoku I don't remember where I got. And I think the coloring books I actually got at Michael's, and the markers I also got at Michael's. So yeah, but there are lots of fun ways that you can prevent brain rot as well. You can buy books like this. There's a ton of word search books. I love coloring books. I think adult coloring books are fun as well. Crossword puzzles, Sudoku books, like, they're everywhere. If they're not online, they're in a store. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know how you're preventing brain rot this summer, because you should be preventing brain rot. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!